Welcome back. I hope you had a good Easter last week. Did you score any candy? Well, today we're reading a book by a new illustrator. His name's Doug Salati, and this is only his third book, and he's won a huge award for this book. I'll tell you more about that after we read it. And here's another thing. There's very few words in this book, so I've added some background sounds to the pictures. And after you watch this one time, you might want to watch this again, only this time mute the audio so you can just read the book as if you're holding it in your hands yourself. You ready? Let's read. Hot Dog, written and illustrated by Doug Salati. Hot Dog is Doug Salati's third book. He graduated from the Illustration as Visual Essay program at the School of Visual Arts and lives in New York City. City summer, steamy sidewalks. Concrete crumbles, sirens screech. So hot, can't sit, or sniff, or wait. Crowds close in. Too close, too loud, too much. That's it. Won't move one bit. Taxi! Taxi? A slow escape. Gaining speed. Unfolding sky. A salty breeze. A welcome whiff of someplace new. An island wild and long and low. Here a pup can run. Sun sinks down, swallowed by the sea. Moon rises, skyline shimmers. Trains rumble and hum. Familiar sense, a rush of wind. Everyone cools down. Happy for home. Hungry for supper. What a day for a dog. Ready to leap into a deep ocean sleep. So what do you think? Pretty amazing, wasn't it? And what was this big award that Doug won for this book? Well, it's something called the Caldecott Medal, which is awarded annually by the American Library Association for the very best illustrations of a children's book published in the previous year. It's a huge award. It's like winning an Oscar for Best Actor or Best Picture. And Doug was stunned when he found out that he won. Remember, this is only his third book. In January this year, he was on the phone one night with his parents who were in New England and he was in New York City in his studio. It was late at night. He was working on email and kind of sketching and thinking about his next project when he got a call on his cell on another line. And he put his parents on hold, and it was the Caldecott committee in a phone call with him. And they announced to him, they said, you can't tell anybody until it's announced tomorrow, but yes, you have won this year's Caldecott Medal. And Doug said he was so shocked. He couldn't even think of what to say. He said he knew he had to say something, and he was like, thank you. I mean, he was stunned. And then when they got off the phone call, he got his parents back on the line and told them and said, you can't tell anybody until it's officially announced tomorrow. So, wow, huh? So, Doug has been given some special talents by God, right? He loves to draw, he says. He's always loved to draw. And he's using those talents for good, right? For wonderful things like books that encourage us and comfort us and just make us think, right? Now remember, Jesus said, don't hide your light under a bushel. What does that mean? We've got a light, right? It's shining. Okay. Jesus said, don't take a light. You don't take a light and put a basket over it so you can't see the light, right? You let your light shine. Each one of us has been given some talents from God to share with the world. And it's not just artists, right? Some of you are going to be engineers or scientists or teachers or nurses or surgeons or who knows what. Maybe one of you will be president one day, right? Use your light. The light, the talents that God has given you, and share them with the world. Okay? Bye-bye. See you next week.